What's going on, guys? I wanted to talk about a few things, but first, let's get into the nastiest, right? The nastiest thing out the gate, right? I put up a post recently where I pretty much let it be known that people were doxing me. If you don't know what doxing is, that's when you put out someone's personal information. It's usually like a scare tactic. And due to the fact that a lot of people dislike me and I've been attacked in real life, I think it's the fact that I gotta think about how many times this happened is crazy. But like maybe 2 to 3 times based off of YouTube stuff. It's a clear tactic that's to get me to shut up and not, give my opinion on music or speak on Upchurch. And I think that's just disgusting, right? Now you might be asking out the gate, who's doxing me? How are they doing it? I'm not going to give you guys 100% of all the full details, right? Because I already screenshot it and sent it to my lawyer. And yeah, we building over here. But I will tell you that it was Double B, aka Adam Calhoun's goon. Let's just say his name, Triple T's moderators. Now he might unmod them after this. I wouldn't, put it past him, especially due to the fact that right after I seen it was multiple people too, and I recognize the names. Right after I seen the nasty what they was doing, I pretty much let it be known I wasn't afraid and made this post. Let me just read it so you guys can know what I'm speaking on. If you see someone posting my personal information, doxing me, send it to me or report it yourself. Inbox and I'll show you how. I'm dead ass serious. People get banned for that. Facts. People do get banned for that. And I'm petty / not playing by the rules anymore. And I'm talking about morally. I am going to follow the, guidelines for the platform. But when it comes to morals, I'm not even on that type of time no more. I'm telling you. I said that you can't cry about me if you don't have an account, right? And I've pretty much been letting this be known, right? When you dox someone or put out their personal information and make malicious attacks on them, it's against YouTube's terms of service. So I'm not going to play no snitching. Oh no, I'm snitching. I'm snitching, especially with the other stuff I'm going to tell you after this. Oh yeah, I'm going to tell. I'm telling. Singing like a canary. You putting out my personal information, and one of the channels that I'm speaking on that ceased to exist was posting people's personal informations, right? Like actually put my family at risk. I don't even live with my family, and it was posting their address and information. It was pretty disgusting. But that person doesn't have a channel anymore because they were violating the terms of service as well as being disgusting. And they're lucky that's the least, right? Because I could keep following suit and actually press charges, but let's handle it at the first step, right? So yeah, I made this post and let it be known like, hey, that's against terms of service. You shouldn't be doing that just because you don't like my opinion, right? For anyone who's saying me snitching is too far, them putting out my personal information and putting my family's life at risk isn't too far just because I said I don't like the music that their favorite rapper made. That's not too far. And you can miss me with that. I don't feel bad for none of these losers. But yeah, making those types of personal attacks as well as threats to my channel. People have been threatening my channel for the last week or so. Of course, I'll be ignoring it. I'm not gonna go crazy. They're trying to get me. But then when I start getting notices of false reports being filed on my videos, and I get noticed because I usually appeal whatever and win. Or sometimes with YouTube, you don't even have to do the appeal. They could just see that as a false report and let you know. So when I get these alerts, right, and it's clear that as people making attacks on me as well as letting me know you're going to try to lose your channel. Not happening. I follow rules. But you're making that attempt. Then I guess, once you find out you can't take my channel down, it's let's dox him. let's put out his personal information. And once I posted this and let it be known, right, pretty much how things have been going. You know what happened? These people deleted their comments as if I didn't screenshot it already and report it. But that's the first thing he did. Was I'm talking about like seconds after. Seconds after. Word. It's not fun no more. It's not fun. But yeah, I think that's part of the game, right? Am I saying, oh, I'm being harassed, like I'm scared or something? Nah, it's just me pretty much documenting everything. One, so I could be able to send it to my lawyer, but also just so you know, everyone's aware of the stuff that you got to go through just because you don't want to lie and be fake and go with whatever the haters want to say. They want me to hate Upchurch so bad. And because I choose not to, and because I respect him, this is the stuff that you got to deal with. Also, outside of that, just me pretty much not riding with the popular opinion or what people might make it seem as if it's the popular opinion, even though it's just a bunch of people just with bots screaming over and over again and crying until they get some form of acceptance, right? Because I don't listen to them. Just in general, you're going to deal with that type of hate. What I'm supposed to do besides continue to do my job, which is, do my content, cover what's going on. And because I'm a public figure and when people do things like this, before anyone else talk about it, I might as well talk about it. I might as well. Right? But am I worried? No. This has been happening for years. This ain't the first time I've been doxxed. Won't be the last. What people should wonder about is, how do these people keep getting my information? Think about that. It's almost as if this disgusting group that's been harassing me and stalking me for years finds whoever hates me, sends them my personal information, and then they pass it around. And you guys know I'm not making this up. The people that have been watching me for years, you've seen people do this and get exposed for it. I've had people, once they got mad at that same group that they were in, send me the audio where people were admitting to passing my information around just because I gave an opinion that they don't like. Right? So it's pretty obvious whenever you see all these YouTubers start clicking up and doing panels together or podcasts together and they all dislike me, it's obvious they're part of the group now. And people failed to mention as well, one of the people that started all these things, right, with doxing me, spreading lies about me, making things up, right, is an actual racist. I'm not just making this up. It's been documented. They've been arrested multiple times for racial intimidation, trying to scare Black and Asian people out the neighborhood because only the pure deserve to live there. It's crazy. But oh yeah, same person did multiple videos like waving a knife on camera saying, I'm gonna get you, BXBeastBoy. And everyone thinks, you know what we gonna do? Let's share BXBeastBoy's full name and address. And let's do that. Let's do it in the comment section too, so everyone, because if we do it on video, posted, right? And then the bigger YouTubers, some people with even hundreds of thousands, they'll boost this and share the information, my personal info. Is what it is. Ain't like I got anything to hide. Double B on the other hand. Head bagger. But yeah, this is some of the stuff that I've been dealing with. Like the fact that we already know what it is. I linked this to Adam Calhoun. He's endorsing and pumping this person who's been going after me and trying to take me down. And now because it's not working. I guess his goons, which I don't know if he sent them out. I believe he did though, because he plays dirty. So of course, his goons, people that I've seen moderate for him. I'm telling you, if they're not, he removed them. This is the game I've seen happen. I've seen people that send their little goons out to do stuff for them and then try to erase all connection. Like, what? I didn't tell them to do that. I only rewarded them, high-fived them, shared the information with them, allegedly. So yeah, Double B, you could kiss my ass as far as I'm concerned. Hope you are enjoying yourself. I'm not afraid, and I'm definitely not going to stop creating content and doing my job just because you dislike me and you and your feelings and emotions. I don't care. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. Tell me what your opinion is down in the comment section. I know there's going to be a lot of negativity, and you deserve it. I've seen one person say that, well, more than one of you people say that. And they're like, what? You talk about people all the time. You can't dish what you take. Bitch, do you not realize the difference between me giving my opinion on people, right? Their music, their actions, how that can be different from harassing? Like, do you know how it feels knowing that a few months ago, or maybe even a year ago, or a few years, when people have been accusing Adam Calhoun of being a woman beater, I was one of the few people defending him. And the first time that I disagree with his actions, he sicks the people who was calling him a woman beater on me. So the same way that they was trying to harass him and make up stuff about him, and they can do the same thing to me. That's disgusting. You want to talk about toxic? Him weaponizing these people who latch onto his nut sacks just so they could like get any kind of form of relevancy. These bitches can't do videos without showing clips. They hate me because I'm actually original, and people care to know what my opinion is on things. Even though sometimes they might hate me, sometimes they might disagree with me, they still watch me. If you click on my video and watch me for 1 minute just to see if I change my opinion and now I agree with everything you say, guess what? You a fan. You don't like me and you still watch me every day. You a fan. I don't care how long you click on it. You love me. You're waiting for me to have the same opinion as you, just so you can say how much you love me. But anyway, that's my opinion on that. Hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff. Let's get to the next one. Check out more videos on my channel. A few people sent me this video and some screenshots and photos of this trip that Adam Calhoun, JJ Lawhorn, and nasty ass Glover, that's what we call him, Justin. You didn't deserve to even say his name. None of these people do. The way they moving. You don't like Upchurch, now you clicking up with people who has disrespected him and used him and mooched off of him for years. Now you best of friends with them. Okay. Well, if you didn't know, Adam Calhoun, if I'm not mistaken, is a felon. Right? He has some type of stipulations where allegedly he can't have weapons. Allegedly, that's what they say in these streets. We did all that time, smack, smack, smack. That's what he be saying in his songs. So when you go on this hunting trip and you're walking around and carrying the pew pew, right? You got that thing on you. You just walking around. Wabbit season. Instead of you should have been wapping. Instead, you over there chasing wabbits with freeloaders, moochers, and users, right? And you got that thing on you, which you're not supposed to have. First, you got a pocket full of bullets, which is ammunition. Wasn't supposed to have that. Now you sitting here, just walking around right? Walking around. And the idiots that's with you, so stupid. They taking pictures from behind you where you can't throw it to the side. Other pictures that we seen, he trying to hold ducks, right? He trying to pose to the side where everybody else got their pew pew from behind while he's walking. Someone took pictures and he got the pew pew. And your friends, your rapper friends are so dense. They was like, post it. That's what we need to do. Post it. Yeah, share that. The world needs to see how dumb, how slap. My bad. I was listening to one of his raps the other day just to see if he got better. And it's showing off slap with the slap. I'm like, every song, it's like, he can't do a song without slap. That's all he could do is slap. The snake slapping it up. Okay. But yeah, man. Calhoun is just making dumb decisions for him and his dumb friends, right? Because that's what they do. Right? Not a thinker between them. Just foolish. A lot of people hit me up, sending this to me via email, inbox, right? Sending this to me. I mean, everyone sees it. Everyone recognizes the stuff that you're doing, bro. Now think about this. When you run around trying to bully people, what's to stop them from making certain phone calls? Just, I'm not condoning anything. I didn't endorse. Just when you're harassing people, when you're condoning, sounds crazy out. Was he motorcycles passing? When you're condoning certain actions and rewarding people for harassing people and going after them, and then you yourself are running up on people in Walmarts trying to be big bad bully. Like, what do you think gonna happen? And that's not even the worst that's possible. I'm not saying I'm wishing or condoning that. People could start, alerting the people that might need to know of the things that you're doing, right? You shouldn't be running around with a bunch of other felons committing more crimes and doing more stupid stuff. And they're like, call me crazy. But yeah, I guess he wants to prove how tough he is. Calhoun ain't tough. And nobody damn sure is afraid of him. It's not a thing. Your son not even afraid of you. You tell him do the dishes, he be like, what? And in next 4 minutes, you doing the dishes. He already mad at you for how you cursed him with little man syndrome. Your Oompa Loompa jeans. I don't take Calhoun serious, bro. I gotta call a spade a spade. Nothing about him scares me. He's not intimidating. Like, I don't think anything about Calhoun is like, oh snap. Calhoun's coming, son. Like he Wayne Brady. And honestly, I do think the things that he said about black people and black babies, that was very questionable. And why is he so willing to forgive Double B? No, Double Bitch is what we call him over there, right? Triple Cuck. Triple Bitch. Why was he so eager to forgive him? But then over here trying to send people after me, allegedly trying to set me up, get me to come to his warehouse so he could try to, potentially hurt me, cause me harm, allegedly. Why all of that? Then you got the black babies clip that, I don't know. It just sounds iffy. And I think that a lot sounds suspect when it comes to Calhoun, but it's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff, all that good stuff. Ryan Upchurch was on the podcast, right? He was on Hoja's podcast. I think even just Trey popped up. Kalani was there, right? And Kalani actually was giving a lot of detail on his experience as a producer. Right? It was cool knowing that we both use the same software. That's pretty cool. Right? But he was giving his knowledge along that in his journey. And then Upchurch came in, and the whole thing wasn't about what we about to talk about, right? So check it out on Hoja's channel. Go and check that out, right? But Upchurch came in and briefly, he touched on how, a lot of fakeness and shady stuff is going on within the genre, right? And how these group of people, whether it was Adam Calhoun or Nasty Jam, Toe Jam, with his foolish self, Baked Beans over there, right? With his fraud image, right? He was a hippie 2 years ago. Yeah, it was crazy how his childhood friends was contacting me and I didn't interview them. I was just like, I don't want to do the interview. We know what it is. I'll show people the pictures. It is what it is, right? Right. But Upchurch, he let it be known how they not on that type of time. You know what I mean? Those guys are on that phony stuff. They doing nothing productive over there, while people on this side, which is the side of the truth and honesty, right? They actually getting stuff done. You got Upchurch putting out albums out back to back, switching genres, put out that new rock album. They hated on it. They try to make fun of it, right? It's almost something it's never going to hit number one. And then it hits number one. It didn't just hit number one, it smashed number one. It ran through it. Now I'm talking about something that they couldn't do, right? Adam Calhoun can't even sing. If you don't believe my critique on singing, you could check out my music. Somewhere on my homepage should be a link to my music. But from my experience, he's not good at it. So who is Adam Calhoun or his crew or any of those losers over there to try to down Upchurch and what he's doing? Right? He's accomplished way more than these people. And he's done it without having to sell his soul, which is way less than what I could say for these guys. Is it way more? Yeah, it's way more because these guys are less. It's way more than what I could say for these guys. They've done less. That's the correct phrase, right? It's way more than I could say for these guys. What he's done. What they've done, nothing but nut hug, latch on to other people who are genuine, who are real artists, right? People that actually put in the time to perfect their craft, right? Upchurch has done that from brief conversations with him, right? I could already tell that this man has a crazy amount of knowledge for music, not just rap, right? He surpasses all these guys. That's why they all trying to use him. They're trying to use him for his cosign. They're trying to use him to get collabs, right? Just so he could lift their name up, right? That's all they do. If you was Upchurch, would you want to be around these losers? Nope. I'm nowhere near the level of his notoriety or accomplishments. And I can tell you from my experience, just because I'm a real one, it's like how he is, right? I'm a truth teller. The stuff that I've dealt with, I don't want to be around nobody fake. I don't want to be around no users. No people trying to use my name. And mind you, even as a YouTuber, I've dealt with that. I've dealt with that, bro. Now I ain't talking about people talking about whatever. Do content. I'm talking about people trying to use me to get a leg up and blatantly admit that no one knows them. I have whatever little form of notoriety that I have. And they're like, oh, I want that. I'm looking like, what you talking? You better be talking about content. Looking at me like I'm a steak dinner. Weirdo. Size me up like that, poor boy. People were crazy. But yeah, I definitely think that Upchurch is a real one, and I think that he sees the fake ones. Right? He spots them. He spots them. He could peep it. Right? Adam Calhoun, he's a fraud. And if you're a fan of his, okay. I personally am not a fan of his. I could be unbiased though. Right? If he does something good, if Adam Calhoun drops a song tomorrow and it sounds good, I'll give it some credit. I'm still probably going to dump on him for his character or lack thereof, but I'm going to give him credit. Shoot, if he grows as a person, I'll give him credit. Do I think that that would ever happen? Nah. Nah, there's a good chance. Nah. Mm-mm. No. Yet. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I think Adam is definitely a phony. And his music is suffering. I don't know if those dudes that be collabing with him wrote for him, but they're not doing a good job. They struggling their damn self. They struggling. They going through it. You got simple rhyme scheme, no targets. Who else you got over there? Sneezes over there, living foul. Snorlax. You're gonna be like, who that? Come on, baby. You know exactly who that is, baby. Come on, baby. You know who that is, baby. You know who it is when you see him, baby. When you hit baby 50,000 times. You know what it is. You know exactly what's going down. But yeah, I think that that's like a circle that I wouldn't even want to be around. Outside of me not liking Adam Calhoun, right? I just don't think that that group over there is genuine. Is more clout heavy, whoever you can use to get your name up there. Just over there, just hating on Upchurch. Mind you, he probably inspired most of y'all. You probably begged to be able to work with him. Like whatever happened to the Shaka guy, Shaka Khan, we ain't see him since I destroyed him. What happened to Shaka Khan? What happened to Be Silly? What happened? What happened with him? I got people asking me what happened. After people sent me them compromising stuff in my inbox about him with proof and evidence. He disappeared. I haven't heard anything from Be Silly. I haven't heard nothing. Which is, it's expected. It's expected outside of, I guess, nut hugging Adam Calhoun. These guys don't have any actual talent. They would have to, I don't know, work on their craft, right? But Upchurch, he smoked it. Cooked it. Check it out if you have the time. Check out my other videos. Hit the like button. Also, if you want to support the channel, sign up for memberships. It helps me be able to keep doing this. Talk about the, topics with you guys and hang out with you. I can hang out even more. I might start bringing live streams back. Live streams is rare as hell. Hit the like button. Check out my other channels. Also, check out my music if you're able to. You can find that on my homepage somewhere. Watch more videos. And also watch yesterday's episode. You can find that on my playlist, podcast playlist. Check out the interviews too as well, fam. We got some good stuff in there. Some really good stuff. If there's a topic that you would like me to check on or speak about, send it to me via Instagram or Discord if you're able to. Or email. Apparently that works. best for a lot of people. And if you want me to, I don't know, tell people about your music, do an ad. I haven't done one of those in a little while. Hit me up via email or Instagram or Discord. Work on your budget, and I'll have people, check your music out, tell their opinion on it. If it's dookie, I'm encouraged that they say that. Watch more videos, yada, yada, yada.